Will, try rebooting the flux capacitor.
Ryan, are you ready to start the show?
Yes, but also no. I got to reboot the ARI.
You made an AI?
No, Will made me an ARI, which is a learning language model that's going to help me do less work. Hey, Kelsey, cool outfit.
Absolutely not. No. So in this economy, you made an AI to take the job you're supposed to do.
No, I'm still going to host, but ARI is just going to pop in and help. That's so funny, Kelsey. Ryan's not giving me his job. I'm just taking it.
I am not a fan of AI. So I feel like we have to talk about this. So Will, let's start up the show, please.
It's ARI, actually.
Welcome to First Stop News. I'm Kelsey Russell.
And I'm the human, Ryan Willard. Our big story today is about AI-generated performers.
And before that, we're recapping the Mullet Championships.
But first, we've got some headlines for you.
Kicking things off with the U.S. government. It's still shut down for a second week. The House Minority Leader, Democrat Hakeem Jeffries, challenged House Speaker Mike Johnson to a televised debate about it. Johnson was not feeling that and is refusing to negotiate on a deal to end the shutdown, has canceled House votes, and vows to keep the House out of session until the Democrats do what he wants. He said, quote, "The House has done its job. There's nothing for us to negotiate." Bill Nye, the science guy, led an important fight to save NASA in D.C. The Trump administration has proposed a 47% cut to NASA science, which has rung the alarm for scientists and space advocates like Bill Nye. Nye is the CEO of the Planetary Society and was in D.C. for a day of action, urging Congress to protect NASA. The government shutdown has already furloughed or stopped paying 85% of NASA staff, and these cuts would stop dozens of space missions. Nye was joined by more than 300 advocates from a coalition of nearly 20 science and education groups. And just a reminder, science is real and we need it to discover things like the crazy supernova I'm going to tell you about later. And it's been 2 years since Hamas's surprise October 7th attack on Israel and the start of the war on Gaza. A group from the Trump administration has traveled to the Middle East after it laid out a plan that would end the war and release all the remaining hostages. Ceasefire talks are happening between both sides. We are hopeful for an end and will keep you posted as this develops. As we wait to see what happens there, let's turn to K-Pop Demon Hunters because they have appeared IRL. The singers who did the vocals for the group Huntrix showed up in a sketch with Bad Bunny when he hosted Saturday Night Live, and then did a full performance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and they crushed it. The actual K-pop singers are EJ as Ruby, Audrey Nuna as Mira, and Ray Ami as Zoe. And if you didn't hear, the K-Pop Demon Hunters have made it into Fortnite. Rumi, Mira, and Zoe are now playable skins, and they are starring in Demon Rush, which is a version of the game's Horde Rush mode. You can buy the Huntrix skins in the Fortnite shop, and they are a near one-to-one recreations from the film.
There's a haircut that can win you $10,000. The Mullet Champion celebrates the business in the front, party in the back style in all of its glory. The hairstyle became popular in the 1980s with rock stars like David Bowie and Billy Ray Cyrus and athletes like Wayne Gretzky. Some historians say it's existed since ancient Greece though. The nationwide contest crowns the wildest mullets from kids, teens, and adults. To qualify, you must, quote, be able to see the ears and have the long hair start just behind the ear. So for a visual reference, this is what human Ryan would look like with a mullet. The winner from each category receives $10,000, and the best part? The contest is raising money for Jared Allen's Home for Wounded Warriors, which gives homes to veterans. I need to share my top 3 favorite mullets. Number 3, Sweet Tea Swag. Coming in at number 2, Lil Yeater. And my personal champion, My Dad Hates This, which is the best name I've ever heard for a mullet. Now the winners are based on votes from fans and celebrity judges. And the 2025 Teen Mullet Champion is going to be announced at a later date, so make sure you check our shorts for the winner. Are you gonna go for the $10,000 next year? If so, you better get growing.
Okay, let's go to something way cooler than human Ryan's mullet. Astronomers discovered a new type of supernova and might have confirmed that a star is kind of like an onion. A supernova is the explosion that happens when a star dies. A team at Northwestern University discovered this one about 2 billion light years from Earth. The dying star was estimated to be about 60 times the mass of our sun. When other massive stars die in supernovae, astronomers have found strong signals of light elements like hydrogen and helium on the surface of the star. This one had a different chemical structure, with heavier elements like silicon, sulfur, and argon from deeper within the star. Astrophysicists have believed that stars have an onion-like structure, with lighter elements at the surface and heavier elements closer to their iron core. By the way, astrophysicists use astronomy and physics to study celestial objects and the universe. This supernova gave scientists a rare glimpse of the interior of a star before exploding. It somehow lost its outer layers before it went into nova. And while they've learned a lot from the star, there is still a lot of unknowns about the universe. So, shout out to all the astronomers and astrophysicists for observing, studying, and researching it all.
Do you recognize this actress from any movies? Her name is Tilly Norwood, and she's based in London. No, of course you don't recognize her from any movies because she's not a real person. Tilly is an AI-generated character created by a production company called Particle 6. The idea of Tilly was introduced at the Zurich Film Festival last month, and now that company is apparently looking for an agent to represent her so she can be cast in roles for TV and movies. Tilly is the latest, but not the first AI-generated character making news. Back in August, an AI model was featured in an ad for the brand Guess. J. Crew was also recently accused of using AI models in an ad campaign where people noticed glitches and distortions in the photos they were passing off as real people. Fake AI characters are even making their way into the government. As we've previously reported, in Albania, an AI-generated bot was just announced as a minister who will help crack down on corruption in public spending. If you want to know about the AI Albanian minister, we'll have a link to our short at the end of our show.
How has the world reacted to Tilly Norwood and these AI characters? The answer is not well. When actress Emily Blunt, who you might know from Mary Poppins, Fall Guy, or A Quiet Place, found out about Tilly Norwood, her response was, "Good Lord, we're screwed." And I'd say that sums up Hollywood's reaction. The production company that created Tilly responded by saying they don't want to replace humans, and the AI character is just another form of creativity and art. But if studios start using AI characters instead of real actors, that could mean fewer jobs for actual humans who need actual money. The Screen Actors Guild, the union that represents human actors, said, to be clear, Tilly Norwood is not an actor, it's a character generated by a computer program that was trained on the work of countless professional performers without permission or compensation. It creates the problem of using stolen performances to put actors out of work, jeopardizing performer livelihoods, and devaluing human artistry. To make it even more complicated, there are no rules about disclosing whether or not someone is AI generated. So, using fake people and passing them off as real can create dangerous beauty standards and general confusion as to what is real and what isn't. In Albania, the government hasn't given any details about what sort of human oversight there will be for AI-generated ministers, meaning it could be hacked or manipulated. As AI works its way into more industries, there are some really amazing, but also some very concerning ways it can be used. And Ryan, can we agree to not use AI to host a show? It gives me like the heebie-jeebies, not a fan.
That's really funny, Kelsey, but I've been hosting this whole time.
I don't like that. What the hecky? No.
Hey, Kelsey. Sorry I'm late. You ready to start the show?
I know you did not just do what I think you did.
What?
I don't know what. Will, could you please cue the video? I really need to have a discussion with my friend, Ryan. Human Ryan.
Stop!